Hello everyone. So in this video I just wanted to share something that might help you. Now I have been running my own blog for for a long time. I think it has been I don't even remember. I think it was sometime like I think it has been 17, 18 years, maybe something like that. And I basically have some online presence for the last 24-ish years, I guess. So ever since I got access to a computer, my own computer, and I think for me, fortunately, I always had access to a computer and internet at the same time. And I think my first computer was in 1999 that I bought. So I always have this online presence. And over the years, I've realized that especially when you're doing something on your own, so if you are maybe a freelancer, maybe you want to earn some extra money, or maybe you want to run your own company, or maybe you are a small business owner. So if you're doing anything like any kind of business, I think these days it is extremely important to have some online presence. And of course, I have mentioned it many times, have a website. But at the same time, I think it is ideal if you can blog regularly, or if you can make videos online regularly. So normally what I do, and I'm qualified to make this video because I have been successful for many years now. Now what I do and what I have been doing, just to share some strategies. For example, if I have to advertise myself or my services, let us say in a specific city. So because I'm a Jira consultant, that is what I do as part of my main job, main responsibility, main thing that we do in Sparksys. Now the thing is that we have to get regular flow of work. Basically, we need to build a pipeline. And although I have, as compared to what I used to do 6-7 years ago, I think I don't really do a lot of marketing because fortunately usually I have like always some work, so I don't really worry too much. But it has taken me a long time, and because I don't really have a marketing team, I just rely on my blogs and my videos. So what I normally do, I keep this blog of mine, ravisagar.in, up to date. So basically, whenever I'm making a video, I of course post it here. But the main thing that I do here is I ensure that if I have if I want people to reach out to me for a specific topic, for example, if I want someone to search, if someone is searching online, Jira consultant in Delhi, or Jira trainer in Delhi, Atlassian consultant in London, Jira trainer in London, or whatever. Basically, I want to ensure that on my site or my other sites, I have a blog post. And I have a blog post which is not just using let us say, one blog post could be Atlassian and Jira consultant in London. The other blog post could be uh, Atlassian events in London, or I attended an Atlassian Jira event in London, something like that. So basically, make sure that whenever you're writing a blog, use in the title what those specific keywords, and of course in the body itself, and of course if you're using something like Drupal, make sure you have meta tags. And when you do these things, search engines will crawl your website, and it will eventually come on Google, because Google is the most widely used search engine. And also at the same time, so a couple of things here. Number one, you should have a website. Number two, ideally write regularly on the website. Bare minimum, you should have a basic site, but if you can have a blog, great. And at the same time, the things that you want people to search and approach you for example, if you have a service or a product to sell, make sure you use those keywords and you talk about it as much as you can. Of course, don't spam people. I mean, I don't really do any cold calling. I don't really send any emails. I just rely on organic search. I've never really done any paid advertisement. I might do that, but so far I never really felt the need because I have enough work, fortunately, which is good. And although it's not like I'm not working hard, I do work hard on these things because I make a video every day. Although my videos are always meant to, I mean, my intention is to share whatever I know, help everyone, and also get better at what I do. But also, it is my marketing medium. And also, look at your competition. This is what I do, and I am sometimes a bit naughty as well. You have to. I mean, if you're talking about business, so let us say if you search on Google, and if you whatever keyword or title that you want to use, or whatever keywords you are trying to search, or you want people to reach out to you based on those keywords, just search it on Google. Look at look at the number one result, look at the number two result, or the first page. I think you should aim for first page. Don't worry, don't bother if you're not on the first page. I mean, ideally you should be on the first page. That is what I'm. And if you're on top 2 or 3, great. Ideally top like number 1. So the thing is that look at the number 1 post, look at the title, and reshuffle the title, or basically use the exact same title but maybe add something on top of it, and it is okay. I don't really think it is unethical. You're just because you're just writing the same post, not the same post, but you're basically using the same keywords, but you want to ensure that those keywords are also there on your blog post. And I'm not an expert on SEO, but whenever you're posting something on the website of yours, make sure it also goes on LinkedIn, make sure there is a video, make sure it also goes on Facebook, so syndicate it on other platforms. And I would say whenever you have a website, you should, if you're doing something like me, like I do a lot of things, like for example, if you look at my main thing that I do, Jira Consultant at Atlassian Consultant, there are so many things and I have too much content online, but I always try to have, I make it easy for my audience to reach out to me. So have something like contact me, because if someone is trying to reach out to me, they can raise a ticket for me. Basically, they can fill up a form and they can reach out to me. So have a website, blog regularly, look at what your competition is doing, and of course, make it easy for your users to reach out to you. I don't really have my number here. I used to basically, but not anymore. That is not a good idea, but make it easy for your users to, or potential customers to approach you, reach out to you. And I think one of the best thing that you can do is, so I'm talking about, because when people reach out to you and they want to contact you, they might contact you, but try to have some kind of a community, or maybe in a way have a newsletter, for example, because newsletter, I think I mentioned this in one of my video. If you have a newsletter, you are basically asking people to subscribe to your newsletter. So whenever you post a new blog, they can reach out to you, or no, you can reach out to them the other way around. Basically, whenever you, I mean, not always, I mean, it depends how you're using the newsletter. For example, whenever I write a blog post on my site, I can choose to send that particular blog as a newsletter based on a specific keyword, not really each and everything. So what I can do, I can actually write one blog, which is like a summary of everything, like a consolidated update, and then I can add a tag, and then that particular blog will be sent out as an email to my subscribers. So I think newsletter is probably one of the best thing that you can do, because you have access to your potential users or customers' email address, and of course, don't spam people. And if you are thinking of using a newsletter, I actually built my own newsletter and I maintain it for a long time using Simple Mail. I think there used to be a module on Drupal, if you know Drupal, by the way. But I now use MailChimp because I think when it comes to emails, I don't really want to do it myself. I think I mentioned this in one of my video. Don't even bother doing your own mail server. It is not a good idea. Don't even think about sending emails directly or from your own website. Rely on something like MailChimp, because it is, these days there are filters everywhere that will block your email, and you don't really want that. So just rely on something like MailChimp, only for emails, of course. not really for everything else. If you can build your own website, I think when it comes to building your own website, you should do it on your own. There are a lot of platforms that you can use, but when you do it on your own, and also when you build a website, don't just think about the problem that you want to solve right now. Also think about like future. So if you have your own website, maybe do it yourself, maybe get it done from someone, or maybe learn how to do it. You will have a lot of flexibility. You will have a lot of control, and of course, when you have more resources, maybe more money, then think about growing and maybe converting your blog to a business or whatever. All right, that is it. I know a bit different video from my usual videos, but I wanted to talk about it. I think I have mentioned this before, but in this video I actually wanted to focus on SEO and how you can do it, how you can ensure that you can market yourself for free. All right, that is it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.